Brendan, you have made a huge difference for the state, for many cities, and you keep fighting.
Miss Brophy McGee.
Brendan Lyons is a force of nature.
Yep.
I look at the progress we've made, and Mr. Lyons, you were in my office just a few months ago, and I just want to thank you as the champion for these families. It's everybody, but you're the tip of the spear here for us. You know, that's how you get legislation done. You're very effective, and I thank you for that.
Proud to introduce Brendan Lyons. He's a former firefighter who responded to these types of consequences until his firefighting career was cut short when a distracted motorist at 45 miles per hour struck him and his fiancée from behind while they were bicycling.
I too want to thank Brendan Lyons, who continues to travel around the state, helping cities and towns and jurisdictions put in place no texting rules. Thank you, Brendan. You've saved lives.
Mr. Freeze,
Mr. Speaker, I rise to explain my vote.
please.
There's a young man who's been in my office many, many times over this issue who he and I met in 2013. Mr. Lyons was my patient. When he was hurt, I participated in his care. And I am thanking you personally for your efforts in championing this issue, making sure that this gets done this year. As Leader Fernandez has said, this is a historic day for Arizona.
Mr. Sierra,
I was a city councilman in Avondale when a Tucson resident reached out to me. And I want to thank Brendan Lyons for coming out and holding me accountable as a public servant with tireless dedication, tireless passion, with never taking no for an answer. He may have heard no's for many, many years, but today I think you're seeing a lot of green up there, and a lot of that is due to you. So I wanted to thank you for making me a better legislator. Thank you.
Mr. Lawrence,
First of all, I want to thank Brendan, because he approached me yesterday and said, where are you on these bills? And he explained any number of reasons why this bill we're looking at right now is the correct bill.
Mr. Chavez,
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to explain my vote.
please, sir.
Courage is the trait that we need to fight adversities. Meanwhile, willpower is one tribute that we must always lead with in order to make a change for what's best for the people of the state of Arizona. To a tireless champion who has been down here for many, many years and who I today can consider a friend, Brendan Lyons, thank you. Thank you for calling us out, for making sure that today would eventually happen.
So I'd like to thank Brendan for your work. It is such a huge teaching privilege to learn to be better. And I challenge our state to do that.
Behind me are people who deserve immense credit for getting this legislation across the finish line, including Brendan Lyons. As a firefighter, Brendan responded to many crashes involving bikes and vehicles, some of them fatal. As an avid cyclist, Brendan has been the victim of several distracted driving collisions, including one that nearly cost him his life. Brendan, thank you for your tireless advocacy and the efforts to save lives.